welcome to the Ling Show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Right, got a couple of questions here. What do you do at McIntyre?
So I am a community coordinator. So sort of my role is to go out into our communities and make sort of connections with external businesses, members of the public, try and sort of raise awareness of who McIntyre are, what we do, and try and encourage people to apply for jobs with McIntyre because we are amazing. So we want people to know that. So that's kind of my role in a nutshell.
What is the best part of your job?
Oh God, there's so many things that I love about my job. I think the main one for me is being able to include those who draw on our support in coming to events and getting involved in projects and really being at the centre of their recruitment. That's one thing that I really wanted to sort of keep within my role. I used to be a support worker, a teaching assistant over in No Limits in Milton Keynes. So when I come into this job, I said to Azza, the one thing I don't want to lose is that sort of keeping those relationships with the people that drew on my support previously. So yeah, I love that about my role now. But also getting out and about, meeting new people, and just meeting people that I wouldn't have met otherwise and seeing different things that I didn't even know existed.
What is your biggest challenge in your job?
My biggest challenge, I would say it's changing the perceptions of members of the public about what social work is and social care. I think the media gives it a bit of a bad rap, and it doesn't really show what we really do. And like I've said before, what we do is incredible. So it's just really showcasing that to the public and showing them, what it's all about.
Right, Hayley, next one. What are you most proud of?
I would have to say, sort of over the last 5 years, outside of work, I've had quite a difficult time. I've had a lot of challenges that I've had to overcome. And I have only got to where I am today because I decided to make a positive thing out of a negative situation. So I am a single mum.
How old is your baby then?
He's 6 this month. He'll be 6.
Oh, bless. What's his name?
Oliver.
Oliver, that's a nice name. Oh.
When he was 1 year old, I decided to go to university. And I completed a psychology degree in 2 years. So I fast-tracked it, and instead of the 3-year course, I managed to do it in 2 years. And then I left sort of uni, went straight into full-time work, and have managed to get into the position that I'm in today. So yeah, I would say that that's probably what I'm proud of.
It's nice to see new people, isn't it? That's what I like, to see new people at McIntyre.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love McIntyre. I love my job. So yeah.
Right. What did you do before McIntyre?
So previous to my role in No Limits, I was in medical recruitment. So pretty much sat in front of a computer all day doing calling. Yeah, it wasn't for me at all. Although I enjoyed the recruitment, I didn't like the whole that I was just stuck in an office and I wasn't.
You wanted to get out there and do stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, and meet new people. And most I was just leaving voicemails, and no one asked me. I could do 100 voicemails a day and not speak to a single person. So I like to talk. So yeah, it wasn't for me.
Right, okay. What do you do to relax?
I do different things. I like to watch sort of series on Netflix. I like to read. I like to get outdoors. So I really like hiking, climbing mountains. Just keeping as active as possible. I find really relaxes me. And I find that I come up with some of my best ideas as well when I'm like out and about in sort of nature, in fresh air. So yeah, that's kind of having baths, candles, anything I can just to really sort of shut off and relax.
Yeah, right. What is your favourite TV show?
Mm. My favourite TV show. I wouldn't say I have a favourite TV show, but I love to watch Netflix. So whether it's films,
Oh,
whether it's
Netflix.
series,
Netflix
yeah.
lady. Yeah.
I really like a documentary, like thrillers, and I am sort of in a bit of a routine with watching Coronation Street, which I really
Oh,
don't.
I watched that.
I
watched
don't actually
Corrie.
like it. I've got so invested in it that I now can't not watch it, but I don't enjoy it. I just watch it for the sake of it. But yeah,
I
Coronation
watched it
Street,
last night.
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched it.
yeah. Friday night, I normally binge watch them. Yeah, it's. I don't know why I do it, but I'm just there now. I'm committed.
That's all right. Right. What is your favourite music?
I don't know. I quite like sort of chart music. But when I was a bit younger, I was really into like indie rock music. So sometimes I like to listen to the music that I used to listen to when I was like a teenager. It brings back like really good memories.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say I'm a mixed bag.
What would you do if you won the lottery?
So I've been thinking about this, and I don't really know what I would do with such a huge amount of money, but what I would really like to do is go to Switzerland.
Oh,
So
that'd be
I'd love to
nice.
hike. Yeah, I would love to hike in Switzerland. I looked recently just to go for a few days, and it's so expensive. So I would definitely book straight away a trip away to Switzerland. Yeah, I think maybe put some money away for my son so that he's got some savings for when he's older. Maybe help sort of family out with some things. Yeah, but I think I would probably, I'm quite sensible with money, and I like to keep money until I know I actually need something. So yeah, it would be more sort of just saving it into an account and then using it as and when I probably need something. Or
Thank you, Hayley, for coming on to the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.